Generally, GitHub works with the SSH key. In terminal, we can't work with the email ID and password. So we need to generate SSH key and save the same key in GitHub settings page. Generally, we go for the GitHub, and in the resources we have the learning path, and in the learn tab we have the documentation tab. Here we can go for get started. Here we need to search for SSH. So in the SSH there are two steps involved. First one is generating the SSH key, and we need to add it in our SSH local agent. And second one is adding this generated SSH key to the GitHub account. So we'll proceed with the first step. Here we have different tabs for Mac, Linux, and Windows. All the steps will be similar. So first I'm copying this command, and I'll open my terminal and paste this command and replace this mail ID with my GitHub mail ID. Okay. After that, we need to press enter. Now we have this. This step is optional because if you are using the legacy system, then we need to follow this. Otherwise, it is not required. So our public or private key algorithm key pair has been generated. So after that, it will ask the file name which you want to save. So I'm using this default file name. And coming to this, it is asking for the password. I'll leave it empty and I'll press again enter. Now the SSH key is generated. Now coming to the next step, we need to add this to the SSH agent. So we need to follow these steps. We can copy paste this command and it will refresh the agent. So it is giving us the process ID. After that, we need to create one file. This file is not existing, so we need to create one file, the config file in the SSH folder. So now the file has been created. Now we need to open the file and add this content. So how we can do? We can use the VA editor. I'm using VI space that file name. Now for the insert mode, we need to use I. I'll copy paste this command and I'll paste here. And I'm now I'll save this file. Escape colon WQ not. Okay. Now the file has been saved. This is also not required if we want keychain. If we don't want the passcode, then we can use this. Now it is not required. Now we need to execute this command. So now our identity has been added to the file. So next, coming to the second step. Here we have used the first step. Now we need to add this to the GitHub account. This SSH key to the GitHub account. So first thing, we need to copy this content. Sometimes maybe copy may not be working. We will check. Okay, first we need to open the GitHub, and in settings we need to go for SSH key and GPG keys. Then we need to add the new SSH key. So we will open the browse GitHub. I've logged into the GitHub. I am opening the settings. Here we have the SSH and GPG keys. Here we need to click on add new SSH keys. Here we can give any title. I'm giving my SSH key name as pasting this and I'm clicking on add SSH key. So it will ask for the password. We need to sign in. So now our SSH key has been added.